Sorry about that. So the bigger the splash, you're going to probably want to get deeper the hole. Blow it out more. Uh, as you can see, I'll probably have to grind the top down, make it flush and even. Or I can pilot it like that, but it doesn't have to be perfect. You want a smaller splash, you might want to do like a shallower of a hole. As you can see, most of these are going to be like deep holes, so I'm looking for something that's going to make a lot of splash, because I intend to use these for both lakes, rivers, oceans. What I'm going to do next is probably going to have to buy some stainless steel cord, so that way I can push that through these things. So I can push it through one end, out the other, make a loop, and have it seated down at the very bottom of the mouth in this thing. And then on the back here, have a little loop, and then have a hook dangling off of it, a J hook. Now, I know a lot of people like to use the treble hooks. Treble is what I like to call them. But there is a problem with that. If you do use them, yeah, they'll catch you fish, they'll work, but they have a real bad tendency to get hung up on things like rocks, snags, plants, and vegetation, and are just generally a pain in the butt to try and get out of the fish's mouth. Okay, so I have a whole bag over here just full of these things. I mean, as you can tell, it's just a bunch. I mean, a whole lot. What I do have here is I bought some paints that were bought from a dollar store. Doesn't have to be anything expensive or high priced, anything. So here's what I've got. I've got bright sparkly yellow. I've got dark purplish blue. Like to call it, what I'm used to calling it is motor oil, sparkling motor oil. Bright sparkly green. Some bright sparkly pink. Some dark semi-sparkly blue. And we have red, which is a very good color usually used for bass. And then I have the water-based glue sealer and finish, Mod Podge. This is a good company for any kind of arts and crafts stuff. Let you guys see that. And All that can be bought at the dollar store for $1 a piece. Well, about $1.50. That's where I got mine. I'm also using nail polish that is the clear uh, sealer. Helps protect it from water, sunlight, just also rugged use. Um, so, as y'all seen in the probably in my short, or not short, but video, I'm using this Hyper Tough uh, rotary tool. Works good. Has a bunch of little drill bits and stuff. And I just went to, whoops, sorry about that. I went to the pawn shop, and well, while I was there, I was looking for more tools. So I got me a Black & Decker drill for $8. I got this for $8. It was marked down at the Cash America Pawn. As you can see, there's in and out. This little switch, this is going in, that's going out. And ultimately, works really good. Has slight damage at the fray around here, but this is not going to affect it, really. And, you know, you do have to use a tool to put in these little holes that you see right here to adjust these little prongs that you see inside to make them retract. So that way you can put things in like this, or drill bits, or whatever it is that you're using. But yeah, this is what I'm pretty much using to make these bobbers and lures. I'll hopefully be able to get better weather within the next few days, and I can make another video like this, but one of me making weights, and show y'all how to do that. But these corks, as you can see, they're different shapes. I mean, there's different dimensions and stuff. I got from a antique shop. A bunch of antique stores usually carry those things like in jars and all that. It's a good place to find stuff like that. You can find old tools that a lot of people just sell for $1 to $8 to a reasonable price, and you can get really useful tools. I got me some metal punches, about 6 of them for about $2. These corks I got for about $10 for a whole big bag of them. As you can see, that's a big bag of them for $10. And so I would urge anyone that really wants to get into this kind of stuff, I would encourage you to do it. It's cheap. You don't have to use expensive tools or anything. You don't have to make it look super pretty or anything. They work just as good as any other lure. There's no need to have to go off to stores to pay a large amount of money for something like a small lure, like paying $10 for a top water, or paying $6 for a bobber. You can make these, a bunch of them, for far less, for far cheaper. And these tools, you just gotta look around. Look around at your pawn shops. Look at Walmart. I got this for $15 at Walmart. You just plug it into the wall to charge. It takes an Android charger, as y'all can probably see. Has different settings, 1 through 6. 6 being the most powerful, 1 being the slowest. Your power button, and then your lock button. And what you do is you press this and grab this part and turn it towards me to unlock it. To lock it, press down again, turn it opposite, and you got yourself, it's locked in place. But right now I'm going to leave it unlocked. Does have a flashlight, like I've mentioned. And, you know, like I said, $8 for something like this, for a good one. Black & Decker is a good company. Craftsman is a very good one. Um, Milwaukee is okay. I'm not wild about them. I've seen some of their tools being used, and my father's had some personal experience with them, uh, breaking down some of them. But they're good for light work. Um, I don't know that many companies that do make tools, so I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the tools I do have, I bought for real cheap. A lot of them probably being a lot of the cheaper companies. But with the work I'm doing, I'm not gonna need something real expensive because I'm not gonna be continuously working every day at this stuff. So uh, the stuff I do have will do me good just for the work I've got. Uh, please do comment, do like, and please do subscribe to my channel. Um, I would be more than happy to read your comments and see, what your recommendations are. Maybe you have an idea that you want, put out there. Uh, you know, any kind of channel. If you have a channel of your own, please do put it off in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to give y'all maybe a shout out or something. Uh, I would like to see my own channel grow too. Um, I'm located here in Texas, so if any other YouTube channel that may be located in Texas, maybe we can meet up or something, or you know just do like a review video together or something. I think that would be cool. Um, Granted, I do live here in the city of Fort Worth, so I imagine probably most other YouTube channel guys are probably out, in other cities, probably at least maybe an hour away or maybe more. Um, this channel that I have going, I'm hoping to show you guys more stuff, maybe like trips that I go on, or maybe some kind of recommended place. Y'all may recommend to me, uh, or hopefully I give you guys some ideas on places to go here in Texas. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. You know, uh, like I've seen, you probably seen in my other video, Hagerman's uh, Wildlife and Refuge. It's a cool place. That's off in Gainesville, Texas. It's not too far off from the Frank Buck Zoo, located in Gainesville, Texas, as well. They have some interesting fishing stores there. They really do. Uh, there's also let's see, it's about I want to say about an hour and a half drive from where I'm at. Very fun place. I do encourage people to go visit it. It's a neat little town. Um, I've been to uh, Orange, Texas. There's Orange, Texas. There's Beaumont. Both of those are really good towns. They're right by the coast, really close to Louisiana. I believe probably like about an hour drive or so from Louisiana going east. The tons of gators there. I would like to go back down there to record them so I can show you guys. Uh, Another thing is that Galveston, that's where all the rivers kind of dump into the ocean, and it creates a lot of the water to be brown, so it's stirring up a lot of mud, a lot of sand, a lot of silk. Um, but I've had a little bit of luck there, but Out of all the times I've been shark fishing there here recently in the last 6 years, haven't really caught any shark out there. Not to say that they don't catch shark out there, because I see photos all the time of that. Um, but with my personal experience, I haven't caught any. But I have caught pinfish. I've caught sheep's head. I've caught black drum. I've caught red drum. I've caught whiting, uh, speckled trout a lot, sand trout. Um, I've seen a handful of bonnet head being caught. Uh, there's lots of crab there. Good for crabbing. I don't crab, but I've seen a lot of people pull up crab traps and they're just full of crab. I mean, you see crabs that are about this big. I mean, they're huge. Uh, Tons of stingray I've seen caught and skate. Um, Plenty of bait shops there. I'll say that. Almost everywhere you go, there's a bait shop. Uh, I'm not sure if y'all have heard of Pierce. I believe Pier 61. Could be wrong, but I believe that's the name of it. I've been there numerous times. Uh, I would recommend going to northern Minnesota. Uh, I've seen plenty of pike and muskie. I've caught a small pike that was about 1 foot long. Probably weighed maybe no more than 3 pounds at the most. Uh, it fought like the devil on a little thin, ultra light rod. I was using a iridescent swim bait, and I also recommend going to Florida. I haven't been there since I was 6 years old, but out of the stuff I've seen on YouTube and other videos and pictures from friends, that's an excellent place to go fishing. I mean, that's probably one of the top leading places to fish here in America. Uh, I've seen footage of people fishing in California. Uh, I've seen people fish off in places like even Oregon. Some interesting places to fish there. Uh, but my hope is that one day I'll be able to travel to some more places. That would be really cool. Bunch of curtains that are blocking the garage, so that way people don't see in too much. Gives you more privacy, and also at nighttime whenever you have lights on, doesn't bother the neighbors. So that about does it for this video. I hope to see y'all on the next. Remember, please do like, subscribe, and all that. Please do comment. See you guys next time.